Good morning, and may the 4th be with you. My name is Libby. This is my daughter, Bree. We're going to be taking you through a fun May the 4th workout. Hope you like Star Wars. There will be a few references in it today. But we're going to start with a nice, easy, slow-paced warm-up. Good morning, Lacey and all the crew. So go ahead and let's grab your equipment before we do anything today. You might need maybe a little bit of equipment in the warm-up towards the very, very end. So let's go ahead and grab dumbbells that you're going to be using. If you have two, get two. And you might want, if you have a heavier set, grab both a lighter and a heavier. And if you're going to share with someone, that's totally fine. You can share. In the WOD, you can start in different places if you're sharing equipment. So that's okay. So you're also going to need a box jump or a chair or something during the warm-up section as well as during the WOD itself. Let's see, what else do we need? I think that's it. Just your dumbbells, something to step up to, and an I-can-do attitude. Yeah. That. Ab mats, yes, we do have sit-ups today, so if you have ab mats, grab your ab mats. You want to go ahead and get those before I forget. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start by doing 10 step-ups. We're going to do 5 on each side. Now these step-ups, let me demo over here real quick. See if you can see me. Let me actually, Bree, hold on to this. Bring it a little bit closer and just kind of get me in the picture here. All right, so the step-ups. You're going to want to make sure that you're firmly planting your whole foot onto your chair or your box. You're going to shift your weight forward and drive off that leg that's standing on the box. What you really don't want to do is drive off that leg on the bottom. We want to work the leg, the glute of that box leg. So you're going to do 5 on one side and then 5 on the other. Down and then straight back up. Now you may need to lower what you're standing onto because again we're using the strength versus momentum to get us up. So get something the height that allows you to do that. In the WOD, I'm going to be putting in some dumbbells. So you're going to be, right before we start the WOD or when we end the workout, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to add some weights to it. But that's optional. You can either just go higher with your step up or add some weights. Okay. Thank you. So in the warm-up, we're going to be doing a 100-meter run. If you don't have a place to go run to right now, you can either grab a jump rope, when I come out and when I come back in, just stop. You can do jumping jacks, high knees, burpees, whatever you want just to get the heart rate up. We do have some up-downs, which kind of modification of the burpee in a little bit, so maybe do something other than a burpee. I just do jumping jacks, just something. Okay, we're going to go out for a 100-meter run after we do our step-ups, and then I'm going to show you what we're doing from there. There's a run between each of our steps in our warm-up. All right, so let's go ahead and do. Where you'll go on that side, I'll go on this side. I'm going to put my earphones right over here. Okay, so 5 on each side, and begin. Then step out, that's fine. Or you can even turn it this way. If you're sharing, if you have a box and you're sharing a box, you can do what Bree and I are doing. Like she goes, I goes. You can do it this way too. And then she goes and then I go. Once you've done 5 on one side, switch and do the other side. Remember, make that leg that's on the box do all the work. I'm using a 20-inch box. Good, so I'm stepping up to 20 inches. That gives you roughly an idea of how high you want your box. All right, we're going to go for a 100-meter run. We're going to come back in, do some lunges. All right, that's 100 meters, roughly 20 seconds-ish. As we continue to do those, if you're running, make those a little bit faster. All right, 10 reverse lunges. So again, keeping your feet about shoulder width apart or hip width apart. Reverse lunge, back knee down to the ground. Keep that chest lifted. So it's 10 total, so 5 on each side. Then another 20 to 30 seconds of cardio. We'll be back. All right, 10 air squats. Let's do them together. Get your heels shoulder width apart. Drive your toes out just a little bit. No more than 30-degree angle. Knees out, chest up. And let's go down for one. Now get your hip crease down beneath your knees. Go for that full range of motion. Keep your belly pulled in, staying engaged at the bottom. Good. Drive those knees out. Let's do one more. That feels like 10. All right, another run or 20, 30 seconds of work. All right, we got 10 up downs. Hands on the floor, jump your feet back, and stand. You can step your feet back and step them forward. I feel like 10. All right, go out for another run. Meet me back in here. All right, let's take it back to the box. This time, same thing, step ups, but maybe grab some light weight and do this.
How many
We have
rounds?
some weight to be right over here.
Okay. How many rounds of warm-up?
We're just gonna do one. This will be our last movement, and then we're gonna get into a little bit of strength. So you can keep your foot up on the box. That's the first thing. 5 on each side. Remember, shift your weight forward. Drive off that foot on the box. Control up and control down. a nice work at home. So I think I'm pretty warmed up already. I don't need too much more. We have a bit of a strength component today. Working your glutes, we're going to do a variation of glute bridges with some weight. So this is a little bit different, is how we are placing our feet. It's called a frog pump. So your feet are going to be soles of your feet together. You're laying down. Knees are out. And you're just lifting your hips up off the floor, keeping your knees nice and wide. Just like so. Now here, I want you to grab a weight and place it over your pelvis. The weight's optional, especially if you're just starting off. But we're going to do 3 sets of 25. So it may seem really easy, like your first 15 sets, first 15 reps. It's then going to get a little more, you're going to start feeling that burn. Try to keep going without stopping till you get to 25. Each round, if you have the weights and the ability to do it, go ahead and keep increasing in weight. Maybe double up on your weights. I'm going to start with a 20-pound weight, then I'm going to add another 20-pound weight. And my third round, we'll see. All right, so go ahead and lay down on your mat. Soles of your feet together, knees open wide. Having the weight over your pelvis, and give me 25 frog pumps when you're ready. No time, just as long as it takes you to do it, but try not to stop. And begin. Good, really squeeze your glutes at the top. Right, do or do not. There is no try. Follow Master Yoda. Yeah, right about 15 is where you really start feeling it. All right, good job. We're going to take a little rest in between each of our sets, just a small one, maybe about 30 seconds. So if you have heavier weight, go grab some heavier weight for this next round. If that first round you were able to keep good technique all throughout the whole 25. If that was challenging for you, for whatever you were using, just stay there and do another set of 25. Again, I'm going to double up on my dumbbells this next time and see how that goes. If you have plates, you can use plates. You can use, oh gosh, whatever you see around your house or your garage that weighs something. And just get something heavier and heavier.
Yep. Good question.
Uh-huh.
So do you want to keep your knees close to the ground as you can, not coming up?
Yeah, you want to keep your knees open as much as possible. They're going to come up just a little bit, come in a little bit, but try to keep them out. All right, let's go ahead and for our second set.
It looks like it hurts.
Nah. See if I can stack them here. Okay, when you're ready, let's go. Try not to rest your butt on the floor. All right. Good job. One more set of 25. I'm going to grab a little heavier weight and see who's joining us today. We've got Lacey and her family. MASH 417. I'll have to look and see what your name is after class. But good to have you with us. Glad you're all here. All right, heavier weight if you have it.
Do you want
Let's
to
see.
come
I'm
down?
gonna go. I'm gonna go 50 this time. Maybe. Yeah, I go 50. You want heavier, you can use it. Heavier one. All right. Okay, let's go. Third round, third set. When you're ready. Might take me a little while to get here with this thing. Ugh. Okay. 25. Exhale as you lift. All right, nice job. Let you finish up. All right, good job. So all the workouts I try to do in here, it's about using what you have at home. So if you don't have something, I think everybody has a chair. You might not have dumbbells, but that's okay. Either do it without the dumbbells and just go through the motions without it, or grab something. Again, you can use 1 liter water bottles. You can use, filled gasoline tanks. You can use your detergent, your bleach. Just anything. You can use a can of food. One in each hand, just make sure they're the same weight. The point is, you can always create something to lift. And even if you're only using one, do one on one side and then switch, one on the other. So let's go over what we're doing today for the workout. Okay. So we have 2 rounds. And this is for time, so it's just as long as it takes you. So you're going to use your own stopwatch today. And we're going to do 50 dumbbell thrusters. Now that's a lot to do at once, so you might not be able to get through 50 unbroken. That's fine. You can break them up into 5 sets of 10, 2 sets of 20 and a 10, however you need to get through it, or go through all 50 straight up. Then you have 40 sit-ups, your variation, closed knee, open knee. Then you have 30 dumbbell goblet lunges. So those reverse lunges that we were doing in the warm-up, you're just going to be holding a dumbbell in the center of your chest and doing a reverse dumbbell lunge. I'll show you that before we get started. Then we have those 20 dumbbell step-ups. That's 10 on each side, so 20 total. And wrapping it all up with 10 burpees. That's chest to floor burpees. You can always do what we did in the beginning, doing those up-downs, doing it step back or jump back. But if you can, do chest to floor burpee, jumping back if you can. That's you're going to get a heart rate up. All this is going to get your heart rate up. You're going to have a little bit of a breather in those sit-ups. Then you're going to start getting those lunges again. Step-ups, it's going to be a little slower, but especially if you're using weight, you're going to have a little more exertion. So really, you're going to get your heart rate all through this. Again, your sit-ups is probably where you're going to get your recovery time most, and then maybe a little bit in those step-ups. All right, so 2 rounds. So this is, again, something exercise-wise you're new to doing, haven't done a whole bunch in a while. You might want to do 1 round. Or maybe instead of doing all those reps, you just half them. So do 25 dumbbell thrusters, 20 sit-ups, 15 goblet lunges, and so on. And do 2 rounds, and if you still feel good, do a 3rd one. So I think that's what I'm going to suggest my daughter do, is just half all of them, do 2 rounds and see how she feels, and possibly do a 3rd one. All right, so write this down somewhere in your book, and you can keep, your score is going to be your time. but you want to write down kind of what you did, the weight you used, and so on. All right, so let me again go over those reverse lunges, the goblet lunges. So goblet means you're holding it in front of your chest, like so, either vertically, or you can hold it horizontally, okay? But it's in front, resting on the chest. You don't want to have it out here. You're just making it harder that way. So keep it close in, and you're just stepping back. Total of 30, so that's 15 on each side. And I think we've gone, oh, thrusters. Let's go over the thrusters. We didn't go over those yet. So I have two. I'm going to go ahead and use both of my dumbbells. These are 20 pounds each. So you're going to have them up in the front rack position, meaning they're over the shoulders. You're going to squat down and then press up. Now, the secret to making thrusters a little bit easier, because thrusters can be very cardio and hard to know when to breathe, and it's your breath that really gets taken away here. So breathe at the top. Hold your breath through the bottom. Okay, so take a slight split-second rest right at the top, elbows locked out, before you go back down. And make sure that you're using your hips to drive up out of the squat, so you're getting that explosion of your hips to help lift the dumbbells here. Your arms are only finishing it off. All right, go ahead and just try 5 thrusters with the weight you're choosing. If you're gonna do 1 dumbbell, it's gonna be the same thing. You're just gonna do half with one hand, and then you're gonna do the other half on the other side. You know, use the other hand to bring it out for a little bit of support and balance. All right, so try 5. You might want to start lighter weight right now, or just work up to what you're going to be doing in the WOD. Okay, so remember, get that full squat, that full range of motion. Hips go back and down, and get that hip crease beneath your knees. Good, Bree. And remember, really drive up. And it's okay if you come up onto your tiptoes even a little bit in that drive to help give a little bit of extra oomph. All right, so let's go ahead, get your music set up. Let's get it started. I've actually got a special playlist I'm listening to. It's my Star Wars playlist I've created for one of my Inferno classes a while ago. So if you have Spotify and you want to listen to what we're listening to, look up the maker Libby Skibber. That's my name that I use in Spotify. Libby Skibber, and just Google and look up Star Wars. So I have a whole bunch of songs that I've created on my playlist, and that's the one we'll be using today. Got your earphone on? I wish I could play this. It would be a lot more fun. All right, so we're going to get our timer going. So your music's gone. Get your timer set. And we'll count down together at the same time. Again, if you need to, break up these thrusters. That's probably, for me, going to be the most challenging thing. Come on, here we go. All right, we're going to go for a 10-second countdown. Here we go. In 5, 3, 2, 1, 50 dumbbell thrusters.
Ooh, my hip. Oh, that's heavy.
Take rest when you need it. Keep the rest fairly short. And then go again. If that's too much, also sub it for normal air squats. Okay, that's 25. That's so heavy. All right, 20 sit-ups. Come on, guys, use the force. May the force be with you. There you go, stay with it, guys. Find your pace and keep at it. Nice job. You got 30 dumbbell reverse lunges, goblet style. Last set.
Burpees.
All right, good job. Hold your dumbbell, however it feels good when you're on those boxes. Under shoulder, at your side, each leg. That you.
I don't want to do the thrusters.
You got it. Break them up.
5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
Stop stalling.
Quality music.
All right, round 1 done. 7 minutes in. Oh, these dreaded thrusters. Oh, I have burpees still.
20 more thrusters. I don't like thrusters. You got it.
I'll be happy as soon as I'm done with these thrusters. Break them up however you need. There you go, Brie. 5 at a time, 10 at a time. Be a rock star and do all 50. I'm gonna do 5 sets of 10.
These are so hard. Come on.
proud of you. Bring on those sit-ups. Yeah, baby. Catch your breath here. All right, nice steady pace. Try not to stop or slow down. Stay the pace you can finish this at. You got it, Bree. Go, girl.
Go, Mom.
Come on, you're on the home stretch, guys. All right, 15 minutes in. You go. Nice job. Look at your time.
Yep. You're almost there. I think.
right, 10 burpees. I'm done.
Make it fast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, strike a pose.
Don't you do 10?
All right. Nice job.
High five at home. High five, Bree. I got 17:05. So if you're still going, keep track of your time. Look at your time when you're done. When you're done, give me a thumbs up sign. Good work. Got Erin joining us. Look at this. Lacey and her family. Mash 17. Lacey's done. You're 18 minutes in.
Those thrusters were hard.
We got the job done, guys. We got it done. But keep hard, keep working, all the way to the end for you. All right. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can see whose name is who's on my phone, but I'll have to check it out after class. Just sit, catch your breath, and it's a beautiful day. If you still have energy, go out for a run, get a little bit of vitamin D. I'm gonna make her go running with me in a minute, just a mile.
What?
It'll be a nice cool down.
No, wearing sunscreen.
All right,
You're
good job,
joking,
y'all.
right?
Huh?
Joking, right?
I'm serious. She goes, you're joking, right? I'm serious. As a heart attack. Again, today it's do or do not. There is no try. But you worked hard, you finished it. Stretch a little bit. Take the time to stretch. Again, as you're working your muscles hard, you've got to also lengthen them so we don't get all cramped. It helps kind of prevent soreness to a certain degree. But you did do a lot of leg work today. So if you are sore tomorrow, that's normal. Just move around, drink plenty of fluids. And remember, come to Inferno. It's gonna be awesome. Awesomely hard. All right, you ladies and gents, have a great day. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye. I'm gonna keep smiling because I look weird when I end this thing.